Do you have a door in your house that seems to let the cold air in no matter what you try to do to fix it? Kind of like this door going out to my garage. I tried everything, changing the weather stripping at the bottom of the door, installing extra insulation all the way around the outside edges of the door, even the tried and true method of rolled up towels at the base of the door. Nothing seemed to work. Well, this winter I decided to put new flooring in my house. During this process I removed the trim from around the door, and that's when I had my aha moment. The people that built this house didn't put the door in properly. Let's take a closer look at this area here. There was a 3/4 inch gap between the door frame and the studs, so the only insulation around this door was the trim itself. But wait, the story gets better. The gap on top of the door was over an inch. Luckily, these are all problems that can be fixed. I'll just do what the contractor that built the house should have done. Install insulation. So, if you want to fix this problem on your own house, first step is to remove the door trim using a chisel. Every place you see these little dots is actually wood fill covering a nail. So, when you're gently pounding the chisel between the door frame and the trim, avoid hitting the nails. Let's speed this up just a little bit. Remember, be very gentle pulling this off. You don't want to split the trim. Now, for a gap as large as the one on top of the door, use regular insulation, making sure you work it in all the little nooks and crannies. For the smaller gaps on the sides of the door, use a spray insulating foam sealant. To protect both the wood and the sheetrock, put a protective layer of tape down both sides of the gap. Finally, you can start spraying. Now the next step is a lot easier if you have a tool like this. It's called an oscillating multi-tool. Its main goal in life is to cut something perfectly flush. There is a wide assortment of blades that can be used in different cutting situations, as well as sandpaper for sanding in tight areas, like corners. Let me give you a heads up though. The company that makes these blades, I'm pretty darn proud of them, so it's going to cost you a little bit to buy them. What we want to do with this tool is we want to cut that foam flush with the door. This way we'll be able to reinstall our trim later. Speaking of trim, it's time to put that trim back on. I found this job is much easier if you use a brad nail gun. Well, that's it. The repair is complete and the door looks good as new. And as a bonus, this part of the house is now toasty warm. So if you have a drafty door, you might want to consider looking at this video. Oh, and let me give you a little bonus tip. Anyone who watches my channel on a regular basis knows I'm kind of big on security. So up here we have reed switches for an alarm system. Let me show you an extremely effective low-tech backup for this. If it's a lever-style door handle like this one, just hang a bunch of bells off of it. Even if a person knows the bells are there, it's still extremely hard to open this door without setting them off. Well, that's about it. Thanks for watching.